This is TWiT.
I have Ken, Lima Alpha 7, Golf India Alpha, and Adrian, Kilo Oscar 8, Sierra Charlie Alpha. They're live with us from Somalia. That's right, Somalia. They're operating there as 6 Oscar, 6 Oscar. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good
Now,
morning. Actually, good evening over
Adrian's
there.
on the left, and Ken is on the right. I got that right, correct?
Yeah. Depends on how you look at the picture.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busiest schedule because you guys have been going crazy on the bands operating from Somalia. And I know right now there's probably a really nice opening here to North America. So we're going to keep it quick. Now, Adrian, you're from New York, and Ken, you're from Norway. So how do you guys know each other? Have you guys done this together before?
No, actually, we've been corresponding by email, but last year in spring, we met at the Visalia DX convention, and we talked, and we said, you know, we both go to the expeditions alone. Why not do something, you know, together? So, you know, Ken put up the logistics of getting here to Somalia, and here we are, almost a year later.
And now, when did you guys get there, and how long are you guys going to be in Somalia? Because I know I need you guys on a bunch of bands yet.
Well, first of all, congratulations for working us, because the path to U.S. is really, really, really tough. We're doing our best, but the propagation doesn't help. And we've been here for a week, and we're going to be here for another week.
Okay. So there's still hope.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
What bands and what modes are you guys operating on from there?
Well, yeah.
It's mostly CW. You also do some sideband, and Adrian also yesterday did some FT8. So that was a historical QSO. It was the first FT8 QSO from Somalia. So basically it's CW with SSPN as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I've gotten you on right now is CW, but I do need you on RIDI or I can do FT8, so I'll get you on FT8 or sideband as well. So, and what kind of equipment are you using? And I believe Victor has some shots of some of your antennas and equipment as well.
Yeah, we are using K3 transceivers, and we have a KPA 500 amplifier and the Juma 1000 amplifier. We're using a big IR vertical antenna and Mosley, here's in the pictures, and a Mosley beam. And we have a bunch of dipoles and some other contacted verticals. Here's the beam that Ken is using, multi-band, including work bands. Yeah, this is me installing the vertical for 80 meters. It's with raised radials. Quite a challenge to install, not from the technical point of view, but trying to keep a great balance between staying safe and going out and installing beverages and some other, you know, antennas.
And there's your little shack there. It probably gets loud with you both on sideband.
Well, because the propagation the way it is, you know, we try to push a lot of CW so that we keep a good rate. We're up to 10,000 QSOs, like I said. So, and that's mostly because we do a lot of CW. We can keep a higher rate on CW than other modes. Although we do try to do SSB and RIDI and, like Ken said, FT8.
And I know there's another shot, that shot right there. And I saw the barbed wire. So what is the security like there for you? Do you guys feel safe there?
Well, yeah, it's a safe environment. It's a guarded place. So we have soldiers keeping an eye on the gates and, you know, at the facilities here. And this is a picture that we actually took, I think today or yesterday? No, yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday. We were just coming back from outside the facility where we have installed some beverages, and we had some problems with it, and we fixed it. We were so happy that we were able to fix it. It's quite a challenge to get things done here. And when we came back, we said, okay, let's take a shot with the good guys that keep us safe. And these are the guys that, were at the front gate, or back gate, I should say.
You're in some kind of compound, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And I did notice that you were almost at the 10,000. You probably broke it when I looked on Club Log, because you guys are on Club Log. And for those of you who aren't even a member of Club Log, if you work the 6 Oscar, you can go to Club Log and go into the log check, put in 6 Oscar, put your call in, and see if you've worked, what bands that they have you on, in case you're not quite sure if they came back to you. Now, how often are you updating your Club Log?
Well, the good thing about this is that to avoid the duplicate QSOs and give more chances to others for old-time new ones, we decided to have a live update. So the moment you make the QSO, a few seconds later, go on Club Log, check it, and say, "Oh, look at this, I have it," and you can consider yourself a winner. And not only that, every 24 hours we upload all the QSOs to Logbook of the World. So the next day you can look at the Logbook of the World and see your QSO confirmed, and voila, you've got a new one confirmed.
And since you're in Club Log, when you're done next week, are you going to activate OQRS?
We have a QSL manager, Charles M0 Oscar X-ray Oscar from UK, and he has a separate OQRS system. So anybody who wants a direct QSL card can go into the OQRS system, Charles.
Well, and I think if you go to la7gia.com, right? If you go there, there's a 6 Oscar, and you can go in there and check your logs there as well. And that's really where you can also donate, because you guys are there for a cause, correct?
Yeah. So
well, kind of. You're helping Doctors Without Borders, right?
Yes, that's correct. We are paying for all the expenses of this DXpedition, everything that has to do any money that's they're donated or from QSL cards, they'll go into the organization called Doctors Without Borders, and all the donations will be sent there at the end of February. Ken actually can give you a more updated amount of how much we.
Yeah, so far we have actually about, I think, $7,000-8,000 collected. So the plan is to donate the money to Doctors Without Borders February 1st. And this money will be earmarked the work in Somalia. So that is very important to us, that all the money we give will go back to Puntland in Somalia.
Well, that's wonderful that you're doing that. They're a wonderful organization. And so if anybody's interested in learning more, you do have a Facebook group. I know it's just search 6 Oscar in Facebook, and you can join that group. And then also, if you put 6 Oscar in Google, you'll find the website as well, and you can learn more how to donate or PayPal and help these guys with Doctors Without Borders, which is really wonderful. And, you guys, it's just the 2 of you, right? And you're on the air all the time. Are you guys getting any sleep?
Yeah, we were sleeping 1 hour, only 90 minutes before this TV show. So,
because it's 5:30 in the morning there right now, correct?
Yes, it is. But sleep is not important, but pile-ups are. So
yes, they are. Especially to the guys on the other end of them, and we're keeping you away from them, and so I'll let you go real quick here. But first, I want to know. I know you've been there a week now. Any really good stories to tell, or any good DXpeditions coming up on the horizon?
Well, there's always something coming up, but we work on different projects in the same time, and you never know which one comes to fruition. Basically. We tend not to give details until you have everything confirmed. And just like with Somalia, we've been working on this for so long, and we only got the final approvals maybe 2 weeks before our departure. So we had to announce this very late, but it's better this way, because this way you don't want to announce the expedition and then because of small detail, you can't actually go there. So
and
but
jinx
watch
it.
the.
It always jinxes it too. And you know
can
what? I
it
gotta
that
say
way.
this. You know, when these guys go to these islands, and they do it usually on their own dime most of the time, and it's a lot of work, and I'm sure it's hot there, and you're working all these hours.
Very hot.
And there's a big pile up on the other end, and they're trying to get you. And it is tough to get into Somalia from North America, and so I'm sure there's a lot of frustration from a lot of North Americans, and so it's really easy to be critical of the operators from these activated locations. And I tell you, I'm looking on the cluster for you guys because I need you on a couple other bands, and lot of wonderful comments. I mean, it's like every other comment is good op, good op, good op. So those are hard to get. So congratulations on doing a really good DXpedition from Somalia.
Well, the important thing is that we're here to make contacts, nothing else. There's no sightseeing involved, no other activities, just pile-ups. So, you know, even though sometimes might appear like we're not present or doing something else, it's because maybe it's windy and we have to check a big antenna, or, you know, something happened with the power, with the electricity or something, you know, or the internet. So sometimes we disappear for 5 minutes, but we're here to make contacts, nothing else.
And you're hearing okay on the low bands? No noise issues over there?
Well, that's our biggest challenge. Unfortunately, although this location is pretty safe, it has a lot of equipment that generates a lot of noise. So when there's no noise, the noise is around S6, S7. When there's noise, you can't work. It's basically we have to stop operation for about 5 hours. Sometime late in the afternoon, around almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon local time. That's about 3 Zulu. And then for 5 hours, we can't work anything, but we use that opportunity to sleep. And unfortunately, that's when good openings to US are, but, you know, there's nothing we can do if the noise is 20 dB below, you know, above the signal. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's
160 is hard enough as it is without the noise. Yeah. And I know when you go to some of these more underdeveloped countries, their electrical grids just, you know, I know there's lots of noise. So hats off to you guys for a wonderful DXpedition from Somalia. Stay safe, keep it going, and I'll let you guys get back to the pileup. And we do appreciate you coming on Ham Nation tonight.
Thank you, Val, for having us on the show. It was a pleasure.